things. So yeah, we're kind of live at this point in time, so I'm gonna look at it on one of my other YouTubes.
Aryan goddess.
I
don't know. She doesn't really have like enough meat on her bones for my taste.
Damn straight. Like that was my main complaint. Was like, really, you guys would call her a goddess with negative ass meat?
What about the tennis player, Anna Kournikova or whatever her name was?
I remember there being some lady who was in gymnastics who was like considered like an icon for the quote unquote alt right at the time. Note to self: turn off Bluetooth headset on phone while trying to watch this. Note to self: turn off Bluetooth headset on phone while trying to watch this. Maybe I'll just move it a bit closer. Note to self: turn off Bluetooth headset on phone while trying to watch this. Maybe I'll just move it a bit closer. Yeah, that's pretty much better for me, moving my mic closer. I don't think I said anything. Well, you haven't came in yet at all.
Oh.
I don't know how you sound.
Yeah, I could talk. I'm looking up Anna Kournikova.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't think she would be
much better for me, moving my mic closer.
I don't think she'd be like considered Aryan goddess material.
I don't think I said anything. Well, you haven't came in yet at all. I don't know how you sound.
Yeah, I could talk. I'm
Yeah, that's Hangouts quality there, buddy.
Does it sound better?
Like, yeah.
Okay. My internet I moved back to school, so my internet connection should be a lot better here as well.
Oh shit. That's a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. God damn it. I'm just seeing stuff that I have to send to other people. It's just like, oh, I should send this to this other person here. They'll probably get a kick out of this article. They can wait. We still need to build up a nice list of bullshit.
Do the Aryan people consider Spain to be part of the fatherland?
Well, the thing is, though, for someone to be an Aryan or a Syrian, they tend to have to be from Iraq. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with like the World War II Nazi definition, though.
Mm-hmm. Blonde hair, like, blue-eyed.
Yeah, they were pretty much.
They're probably like the
Nordic people, really. Like
Spain or the undersmished. So were the Italians. I don't know how Mussolini found himself a ally within Hitler.
Oh, Hitler. Mussolini was like Hitler's hero.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like because like Mussolini came about before Hitler did.
Yeah. He marched on Italy with the police joined him and everything. It was just
the brown shirts and all that shit.
Yeah. We're talking about the Weimar Republic, people.
he it was like they were buddies, I guess. And the guy that ruled over Spain was also a fascist, but he kind of just stayed out of the whole World War.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a motherfucker, dude. He let the Germans, because they wanted to see what would happen if you carpet bombed a city.
Mm-hmm.
And so he let the Germans carpet bomb one of his own cities.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's one of the paintings that Picasso made, because he was Spanish. was of that town burning because he was a
Holy
kid when he
shit.
saw that town getting bombed. Yeah, the guy was fucking nuts. I can't remember what his name was, but he was just as bad as any of them.
Holy shit. Goddamn fascist. All about purifying things that shouldn't be purified.
The thing is, it's like it's a real slippery slope, you know. The whole fascism thing. It's like, so it only works because just everyday normal people go along with it.
Yeah, we humans, we have this weird thing. We're attracted to authority, and we tend to want to respect authority. And we also have this other thing about wanting to feel safe.
Yeah, that's it. More than not, that's it right there. And so these people like Hitler and Mussolini and that Spanish guy and a lot of other dictators,
they promise,
they point out all these problems that's going on in a place, and then he gives them no bullshit plan of how he's going to do it. But in order to do so, he's going to need, inordinate power. And people are like, well, if these things could be solved, then yeah, okay. And then he's like, okay, well, we got this far, but now we've got these problems with these people that aren't from here, even if these people were born there. So what we need to do is we need to get rid of these people. And then the people are like, well, yeah, I never really liked those gypsies anyway. And it's like, okay. And then the next thing is, well, the problem, well, we did fix a lot of stuff by getting rid of the gypsies, but we were going to have to go after, the gays next. And they're like, yeah, that's really weird. We don't like gay people, and they go after those guys. And then the next thing you know, it's fucking Jews.
Yeah, now we got to invade Poland because we have to make a unified Germany.
Right.
Oh, well, we got to invade Russia because those damn dirty Russians, right? Those fucking commies. Yeah, Hitler had a huge problem with communists.
Yeah, I think Vladimir Lenin initially came from Germany.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They kicked his ass out from there.
For being too fucking...
Yeah, for being a nutbag.
Jesus Christ, what is the deal with Firefox on this guy's computer? He's using fucking 770s. Who the fuck uses a 770, man?
It's a 770.
It's a GPU.
Okay. Oh, GeForce?
Yeah.
Damn, that's old, man.
Yeah. But it's still fucking, a decent 770 will outrun a 1060 Ti, I think. If I remember correctly. Especially since he's got two of them.
Oh, yeah. It works differently.
Yeah, what the fuck
go that route?
What the fuck is
All right, so never mind. Vladimir Putin.
Lenin.
Lenin was from Russia, but I believe Karl Marx was from Germany.
Oh, yes, he was.
And that's where the whole thing comes
It's weird
from.
though. Like he had a family and everything. He came from a rich background. Stop me if you heard this before, but he was dirt poor and broke because he refused to work, but he leached off of all of his rich friends.
So he was a shitbag. Okay. What was weird is the way Marxism is supposed to progress. True communism is supposed to be like an industrialized country, and then the workers rise up and take over. Yeah, it's never been done right. It's always been shithole countries that, and they try
calling the country a shithole now is now problematic. Thank you, Trump.
Whatever, man. I called them shitholes back then, and I'll keep doing it. I don't give a fuck.
They've been shitholes, and they will continue to be shitloads.
They take a shithole country and they They try skipping ahead and just going to the industrialized, but like, no, you already had to have all that stuff. That's the way it was supposed to work. It's supposed to be like America, and then you become communist.
Even then, I don't think. Oh,
no,
I can't even imagine.
Communism only works. It only works in like anthills. You're like ants are communists. They're bugs, you know. People have like wants and desires, and it's natural for people to be greedy or to think that shit's unfair. You know, so it would just never work. There's never been a communist country. They've only ever been socialist.
Mm-hmm. Like, so when they say communism has never worked, it's a legitimate statement that they make. Like, oh, because it's never been tried before correctly. Well, it becomes something horrible. But I said something kind of impossible. Long time ago. Said something a long time ago. You can't have communism working because of human greed, and you can't have
just humanitarianism. Humanity and children.
Yeah, because of human altruism.
Libertarianism is like libertarianism is basically like Mad Max land.
But there'd be someone who'd be like,
somebody wants to roll over somebody else.
Yeah, but you'd find someone who wanted to be like, hey, things are going bad for these people over here, so how about we pull together and take care of these people doing worse? And then you have a society within the libertarian society of being like, we're going to look after each other. Like, you can't have a perfect libertarian society or a perfect communist society because of human greed and altruism.
Yeah, you got a good point there. It's kind of impossible to do. Like, are you really going to just sit there and let people starve to fucking death in your own country? Yeah. No, you're not going to do that. I mean, I'm sure somebody would, but not enough people would. I guess that'd be like absolute libertarianism, though.
Don't let me start sending you those and can't ball memes.
I'll be right back.
All right. And just over here trying to get my voice correct. Feels like I have like a mouthful of fucking marbles and marshmallows. Just it's so mushy today. I don't even know why it's so fucking mushy.
Oh, you talking about marshmallows?
No, I'm talking about my voice. Like, I just feel mushy today. Like, everything just feels like I'm trying to sing Nirvana.
To be quite honest, I thought you were going to break out singing the Civilization 4 song.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's where you were going with it. And I'm like, okay. Yet to or whatever. Baba Yet to. That's what the fuck it's called. It won a fucking Grammy or something. Very odd. Maybe because it's like world music. I'll throw it in the group chat.
Sure thing. Let's see. Here's some memes, some world-class memes of anarcho-capitalist, the libertarian logical conclusion. When you shoot your neighbors, escape child sex slaves for starving on your lawn. Thumbs up. When I'm getting raped in an alleyway and attempt to call the police, but they tell me my bronze member police subscription only covers muggings and petty theft and can't do anything until I upgrade for the low price of 3 Bitcoins. When the local meme lord copyrights dab and you accidentally cover your sneeze when he mistakes for a dab, so you get thrown into the private prison for not paying royalties and you don't have enough Bitcoin to hire a private jury.
I think that if I had to make any like revisions to America, I would make term limits on Supreme Court justices, term limits on Congress and the Senate, and I would get rid of that shit where there's a cap limit on how many representatives you can have. Well, and I'd go back to every 50,000 people equals 1 representative. It's not perfect, but it's better than a lot of shit. Like, can you imagine if everybody voted on things? If everything was a fucking popular vote?
Oh my God.
That's called mob rule. That would be fucking anarchy.
Yeah, that's why we have an electoral college, man, to prevent that shit.
Yeah, that's the reason we have it's a representative. That's
why we have a republic. Not a democracy.
Yeah, republics work. Democracies, not so much.
Not so much.
Democracies work on pirate ships.
Arrgh.
Where, you know, if your ass don't toe the line, you get thrown over the side.
Oh shit, there's a fucking video. Oh, there we go. Civilization 4.
Oh, I don't like this song. I just thought of it though. It's kind of lame. So, you know, just be prepared. That shit won a Grammy, by the way.
I can see why.
I think they're singing.
It's very well produced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get down to this. It's like I'm watching an episode of like Lion King type shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what language that is. I think it might be like Swahili or something. I'm not really sure.
Do you know the way?
I found out about that meme through watching fucking PewDiePie. That's how. That's my go-to source for learning about memes now, because I can't trust anybody to not be fucking with me.
We spit on you. Do you know the way? Oh, brothers, yes, this is the way.
And then they do like a clicking thing. There'd be like 9 or 10 of them doing it at once.
Mm-hmm.
You are a queen.
Okay, I'm enjoying this a little bit too much.
Oh shit, dude. Check this shit out. It's the Swahili translation of the Lord's Prayer.
That's what it is?
Yeah, man. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Holy shit.
I don't know where the fuck, like, what is it, like Timbuktu is her capital or whatever? That's awesome, man. It actually turned into a really good song. I don't think you could really do the Lord's Prayer in any other language.
Like, it just fucking came out of nowhere, though. Like, this is the Lord's Prayer. Is it now? Really?
Oh, it's a big group of countries. Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Mozambique, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. So that's Swahili. Not that many people speak it, though.
Yeah, it's fucking double dopu. I hear the most beautiful song ever written for a video game, and a short time later, Kubari Khan is at my border with 15 stacks of doom.
That's funny as shit.
I guess that's something you Civ players would get.
Oh man, in Civ 4, fucking Gandhi was like a war mongering motherfucker.
Yeah, he would get to nukes immediately, essentially. Because apparently putting him at pacifism at 0 apparently broke the game. And like, okay, so he's at 9999999 aggressiveness.
He's like, fuck. Oh, dude. Oh wait, go back. All right, you see that over there, the Baba Yetu Civilization 4 theme cover, Peter Hollins?
With this one here?
Yeah. Are you ready to cringe your fucking ass off?
Well, let's see what happens.
These fucking assholes. Look at their faces. Look like they're taking a shit.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking a horrifying shit. And not a decent one, just a horrifying one.
Oh my god.
This is the whitest thing I've seen all day.
You're welcome. I saw that one time and I was like, I wanted to slit my own fucking throat. They look like they're singing in a praise band or something. All right. No, I can't do it anymore.
I said, oh shit, they got those fucking circular light things in their fucking face.
Yeah, that's odd, right?
Yeah, it's a light you can buy that does that, apparently.
Your eyeballs? You see their eyeballs?
Yeah, it's a light that does that. It's a circular light for like making it like looking good. If you ever record on video, you're probably doing that.
So we could look like fucking vampires?
You know what? Screw that. One moment.
Hey, my fucking internet cut out there for a second.
There we go.
Hey!
This poor sad man.
Alone for Christmas with my waifu. Man, I'm glad I don't have any fucking problems like that. Because that's just depressing.
I think that's the point.
Is it like a joke?
No, this is not a joke. This is real life for people. That reminds me.
Oh my God.
This dude is a MGTOW. And like, I was watching this video.
Raging Golden Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a sex doll?
Yeah, it is a sex doll.
I go back a little bit. I want to see that again. Oh, he's got wigs and shit for it?
Mm-hmm.
Make America Great Again.
When I seen this, I sent a message to my lady and my friends like, it's over with for women. It's done for.
Z1 sex doll review. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't look that bad. But I think I'd rather have a real live girl instead. Jesus Christ.
I shall be dropping the link.
You know, shame is a very important social construct that we have. It enforces social norms that laws can't.
This man has none of that anymore. It's long
Apparently
been
not.
gone.
Oh, what's he? Oh, he's playing. He's playing fucking Black Desert Online.
Damn. Yeah, what he does is like he usually does videos with gameplay in the background. Mm-hmm. See,
it's a pretty cool game. Pretty cool game.
I'm trying to find the one he usually plays. I said he's one of those MGTOWs that's hardcore MGTOW, like screw them females.
That's fucked up, man.
Oh, it's the choice he made, and he does not regret it.
Well, that's good. I think everybody's got the right to be happy. You know?
Romances are bad because they hate women, man.
The fuck's a bromance? Talking about dudes fucking one another?
Probably.
That's odd. Golden Eagle.
Raging
Golden Eagle. I'm gonna bookmark that. Oh, look at that. It comes up. It's the second most searched thing. Under Raging Go. Yeah, all right. I'll look at that. I like having a good look. Mangina of the Year awards. Oh, did he like get divorced and he just had a really bad experience with that?
Never.
I know one thing. A lot of people get married thinking that it's something they ought to do.
Mm-hmm.
An advantageous, thing to do. They do it because they think it's something they ought to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the wrong way to go about it.
Like, I see him playing this game right here, and I'm like, damn, this game looks kind of fun.
That's like such a squirt gun. Oh, I'm saying it. You drinking on tequila?
Nah. Big old jug of wine.
Oh, nice. Got you some of the table wine, man.
Yeah, some of the Color Rosé.
Oh, whoa. Fucking fancy over here.
Oh, yeah, man. Burgundy wine, 12% alcohol per volume.
Well, it's no Night Train Express, but
no, please don't. There was a time where I was given wine for free at a fucking store, liquor store, party store. They gave us wine for free. I should have known something was up. We all tried it. It was just like the worst shit ever. You wouldn't even go down.
What was it? What kind?
I forget what it's called. It was like Dragon's Head or something like that. Dragon something like that. See if I can find it real quick.
I got a website for you I think you'll immensely enjoy. Fuck. Keeps cutting out, man.
Is it really?
Yeah. Why am I on here twice?
Really?
Yeah, I'm on here twice. I see 2 pictures of myself at the bottom. I'm gonna try refreshing.
Yeah.
Still here. All right,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
whatever.
I see it twice as well.
I guess Google has cloned me.
It was only a matter of time before it happened.
They bought the rights to my genome or whatever.
Yeah, they got the money for that shit.
Yeah, check out this this website I sent you.
Bum wine.
It's got
Oh yeah.
That. Oh yeah, man. I had the Night Train Express.
I had the MD 2020.
Yeah, I've had that before.
I had the Wild Irish Rose. I remember I've had Wild Irish Rose one time in my entire life. It was 2 bottles, 2 liters, 2 1-liter bottles, essentially. 2/5, essentially. And, I was coming home from work, let me get these last 2 bottles of this fucking wine. On my way home, drank down both bottles. Got home, sat down on the couch on my laptop for a little bit. This was back in 2011, so I had a real shit laptop. And then I feel the sickness. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm completely obliterated. I didn't know how to drink back then, first and foremost. So drinking some Wild Irish Rose like that was problematic. I threw up in the dining room on my way to the bathroom.
Oh, man.
And it was like these weird gelatin-like chunks in my puke. And I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? It was like, yeah. And since then, I have not drinking Wild Irish Rose since then, but I would buy it again. I would, because it didn't taste bad.
Dude, when I bought Night Train Express, that shit was like $3 for a liter. And the liquor store didn't even keep it behind the counter. It was the only thing not behind the counter. So if they got robbed, they'd steal that ship like Fort Knox, and I guess they just had that out there as an appeasement.
Oh God.
Yeah. Don't let the 0.5% less alcohol by volume fool you. The night train is all business when it pulls into the station.
What station?
All aboard to nowhere. Woo woo.
All aboard to yelling at girls trying to leave the store for 20 cents.
It was sickly sweet. It was very odd. It was very sweet. Like they were trying to cover something up.
The fact that it has nothing but that terrible fucking.
I like how on the Bum Wine website there's like a guy. He looks like he's in an army uniform, and then he like slowly progresses into a homeless person. I never tried Thunderbird though.
I've never even seen it.
It's a bridge too fucking far for me. It's not like Night Train, but it doesn't taste as good. Yeah.
Shit, still so fucking sending it to everybody. Everybody happy. Everybody hope. Everybody social.
Oh, yeah. Inviting them to the Hangout?
Who?
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh, no, I'm not inviting anyone right now. I thought you were inviting people to the Hangout.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, you could. I thought we were going to have a third dude on.
Yeah, I didn't know we were, but he thought we were, so. I guess I was just gonna hang his ass out to dry, which is a bad thing to do. But
send the dude the fucking link.
okay. I felt kind of bad about it. I was like, well, goddamn, Paul, I don't remember inviting you, but if you think you should be here, yeah, I'm glad you think that.
Yeah, I thought he was supposed to be here too. Like, I thought he was supposed to be here. I'm like, and we're supposed to have a third dude, the army guy, Paul. Like, when is he showing up?
I guess we could do that.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
See what the fuck he's got up.
Pretty cool guy. He's a bit of a contrarian.
Wonderful.
I would say he's like, dude, he's a lot like Maddox.
Wonderful.
Okay. So,
wonderful.
Take that with a grain of fucking salt, you know.
Oh shit, you know. There's one thing Maddox is good at is being ridiculous and down for a damn good time when he's got the right people around him.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with these people? Oh shit. I got distracted again. Oh god. And just like that, I've already forgotten how to screen share.
Oh shit! This is live.
Kind of, sort of, whatever. Like, no one's watching. There's no viewers.
Okay, all right. Man, fucking YouTube went downhill, like when Google bought it.
Oh, dude.
Do you remember when you used to not be able to have your own screen name anymore? They would like show up your real name, whenever it was attached to your Google account.
Shit, I used to have a Google account like that. I used to have Google IG. I used to have everything Google beforehand. But what I do, like, honestly, the weirdest thing I do miss is when Google Plus was integrated with. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm sharing that. I'm screen sharing this shit.
Where is that?
No idea. Don't know where any of these things, these horrible actions take place.
What the fuck? Why is that one guy pulling over in the goddamn median to go around shit? They're fucking stuck, man. They're stuck bigger than shit. Oh my god!
Running a fucking red light, dude. That's what happens, man.
Fuck, minivan.
Was he distracted? Texting, maybe. Blatantly runs a red light, causing the van to T-bone it.
Oh well, like when I was looking at that light looked orange. Like in the video, it looked orange. Oh fuck! I don't even know what's going on. What the fuck? Did he have a blowout?
No accident happened. This must be California.
Oh fuck! Paul's sharing video. He's muted though, so we can't hear him. Oh, that's muted? Not that bad.
No, it's nothing.
That ain't that. You can still drive it. I know a lot of Mexicans that drive trucks like that.
Oh, dude, my shit has been way worse. Where the fuck's your microphone, Paul?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Welcome to this fucking stream. It's kind of live right now, but not really. We're doing like our pre-gaming shit. And for some reason, I put on like some bullshit about people getting in a car accident.
So this will be my first time, so I'm learning. I'm a virgin.
Yeah, good. We like virgins.
This one doesn't have any subtext to it.
He wants control of his car. That's about it.
I saw this guy like fucking surfing a mudslide down a hill in California, and it was like in a Honda Fit.
Who the fuck would stop in the middle of the fucking road like that?
I think their tires fucked up.
No. He was trying to reverse into the exit.
Oh shit!
This is like the worst of the worst drivers in America, I see. Okay, looking good. Are we gonna have an accident right there? Someone pulling out too fast. Oh,
Smash him. Dude, I want to get like a retired garbage truck and put fucking spikes all over it and drive around like a goddamn madman, just running into people that pull out in front of me. Dude, they knocked his motorcycle over.
How?
I don't know.
Let me rewind that a second. Oh, never mind. Shit, fucking, it's gone.
Dude, they are hauling ass in this video. Dude, everybody was hauling, like the guy driving was hauling ass. Like, I know how fast that feels. That felt like he was going like 80 something.
Mm-hmm. Those were interstate fucking tags. Yeah, it was like 80 fucking something.
It always surprises me how people run off straight roads.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a fucking rear ending right here.
Here we come. Oh yeah.
Wait. Oh, okay, we good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, why was he stopped though? Why the fuck was he stopped?
This person needs to give those guys a little space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he was gonna try to go left.
I think something might be wrong with the dude in the black truck.
He's on drugs or something. He is like kind of.
Oh, it was someone else completely. Oh shit! I can already tell someone's gonna fucking be sliding somewhere. Probably the dude in the fucking Ford F-150. No. Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Oh shit! Oh,
he didn't have his goddamn blinker on, man.
Oh god, I hate when people do that shit.
I'm not saying the Aztecs were right, you know, when they cut out people's hearts and sacrificed them to the sun for rain.
Some people need to be sacrificed.
I'll give these guys a free pass to be sacrificed.
Every time I hear somebody get shot or something bad happens, I always have one question I ask, and it's, did they deserve it? And everybody looks at me like I did something wrong when I say that.
It's probably because of the area in which you live in. See, if you lived here in Detroit, that's never the first question that comes up. Okay, that dude need to be hit by that car. But first question that pops up in Detroit is, he didn't do nothing. Where was the police and help? But no, that's not a bad thing to ask. Like, did he deserve it?
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on here? Is
that who the fuck would do that?
That's a fucking cement truck.
Can you buy that? Like, does that come? Is it stock or custom?
Shit, let me find the cat for my fucking wine.
You had said that you've been watching like a lot of car wreck videos. I was watching a lot of a lot of videos of like people at sea and like really rough ocean. I guess because that like scares the living shit out of me. But there's like people on like 100-foot swells and stuff. I can't
never cease to amaze me how fucking terrible drivers are. This is for educational purposes.
The fucking people in Kuwait drove like madmen because they didn't have driver's licenses there. Like, if you could afford to buy a car, you could drive.
Damn.
And so everybody drives like fucking idiots.
Kind of like that dude over there.
Yeah.
Allegedly drunk.
I don't know, man.
Fact, I heard in Kuwait that you'd have a Mercedes, and the only thing wrong with it was a rock at the windshield, and they just leave it on the side of the road and go buy a new car.
Yeah, that's more like a Saudi Arabia thing. But yeah, I've seen cars just like didn't look like there's anything wrong with them. They had like a flat tire or whatever, and just abandoned it out in the middle of the fucking desert.
Fucking Burlington Coat Factory.
Oh, here we go. You gonna get a deer?
There's been a couple of those I've seen so far.
They're going a little fast, like a lot faster than I'd be going. Oh, there we go. You done fucked up. You done fucked up.
You done fucked up.
God damn it. I told you, man. If you'd only been going like 20 or 25, that shit wouldn't have happened.
They're going 27. Okay, this is wet.
Yeah, we almost got up by a Christmas tree the other night. We were driving towards Laurel. And out of nowhere, there was a Christmas tree in the road. This is at night. So I saw it and swerved just in time. Luckily, there was nobody beside me. And noticed the next exit, so called my mother-in-law because I knew they were behind us a couple of miles back. So I was like, hey, look, between mile marker, 78, 79, there's a Christmas tree in the left lane. And right about that time, they hit it in the right lane. So I know the car behind me hit it, but apparently it was just bouncing back and forth between the lanes as people hit this Christmas tree that for some reason was on the interstate.
Yeah, I've seen somebody get whacked by a tire that flew off an 18-wheeler. The fucking tire just rolled off the 18-wheeler. It was going down the road, like straight. And all the people had to do was just stop. And it would have went right by them. Or slow down even. And they didn't do jack shit. They just keep going the course. And it took off their...
Like, it did make me wonder, because, I mean, it was snowing the other night when it happened, so I called 911 and was like, hey, look, I just want to report a Christmas tree in the road. On the interstate, somebody needs to go out there and get it before somebody wrecks. Does something stupid. And then I got to wondering, I'm like, how many 911 calls for Christmas trees on the road? I wonder if there's, like, stats for that.
Oh, what the fuck's wrong with the semi-driver?
Oh, he couldn't see that car. That car was in a blind spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's a blind spot. You can't see jack shit. People think that they can just buzz around those guys like it's nothing. No, you cannot. Dude, if they can't see you, they're going to turn and your day's going to be ruined.
How the fuck?
Oh.
See, this makes me want to get a fucking dash cam. Because I've already been like around accident adjacent so far. I've had a fucking car have roll over on me on the freeway in front of me a few times before. It was a ghetto rollover, so you had like fucking car seats and like fucking brushes and like fucking CDs all screwed across the fucking freeway after they rolled over.
Mm. I've only been involved in like one car wreck where I was driving. and I was going through a parking lot and driving through the parking spaces like it was a highway.
Mm-hmm. Way too fucking fast.
And I was
way too fucking stupid.
And I was in the lane, like I was in the lane between, where you park. And I didn't see him because there's a big ass like Best Buy moving van. And did they plowed right into
wrong with this person?
That's great.
I definitely gotta rewind that one. Like that was the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
I had to get a new rear passenger door and a new rear quarter panel because they fucked it up.
Okay, so they stopped right here in this. Then reverse it. Yeah. What the fuck is up with that?
You see that person with the outstretched hand and the red, whatever that is. Like, what the fuck?
You're touching my spaghetti.
Somebody touched my spaghetti.
No damage.
Oh, teenager. There we go. Or taller peach saliva.
Mm-hmm. It's not for bagel aficionados. Apparently, there was a bagel. Well, I just see a whole bunch of fucking bagels fall off of a fucking truck. $200 worth of bagels. Press that in the comments to pay respects. Like I did not know where that came from for the longest time because I never played Call of Duty games like that.
He ran into a fucking cop, man.
I think the cop kind of ran into him. I wanted to say like the cop
was going straight. He pulled out.
At least someone's going over there to check on the dude. Damn.
Yeah, they're checking on the cops. They're not even worried about the guys that
was rushing to a call, was greeted with a side swipe by a driver. Another car. Got the night moves, 2016 August.
The fuck are they doing out so late on the road anyways?
Shit, it's 11:30, yeah. Apparently being drunk.
God damn, I saw sparks, dude.
That son bitch looking for a fucking payday.
Fuck, I need to get a dash cam.
Yeah, this shit makes me want to get one. Like, oh man, just in case. Fucking BMW drivers, like on this fucking channel, like the highest level assholery is BMW driver. Hey, Paul, you drive a fucking BMW?
No,
I've never been in a BMW.
They're such a fucking smooth ride, man. Get yourself an M3 or something. With a manual transmission. Just to see how it is.
I think like the fanciest car I ever owned was a Volvo.
Like the last manual transmission I drove, it jumped until it died.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking
totally
Lord
ran
Christ
that stop
Almighty.
sign. Totally ran that stop sign. What the fuck?
Then he ran off. What the fuck are we doing right now?
Dude, we're just watching fucking car crashes, I guess.
Yeah, for a little bit till we get our shit together.
Sorry for the what, dude? I don't give a fuck.
Let's
show me the carnage, goddammit. This is like all the best parts about NASCAR.
Jesus. Right in front of a Chuck E. Cheese. You know, it has to be a fucking good day when a dude's driving a piece of shit fucking vehicle and gets slammed by a guy with a new fucking car.
Yeah, if you got liability insurance.
Don't pull out. Don't pull out. Don't pull out.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No.
Oh, fuck. That was a Jeep.
Yeah, that was a fucking Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, of course you got fucking hit with the fault on that one, dude, because you fucked up.
This person's already driving like an asshole, but okay.
Into another fucking Jeep. Okay.
That kind of looks like a Chrysler 300. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was a Jeep. Or a Chevy HHR, at least.
Fucking dash.
Paul and I know a guy. Paul and I know a guy that had like a Jeep Liberty, and it just spontaneously combusted one day.
Sounds about right.
Like, what the fuck happened? It just burnt to the goddamn ground while he wasn't in it.
That had to be a fucking situation.
The guy's like an off and on pipeline worker, so.
Wow.
They could probably.
That was unexpected. 3-car pile up.
Oh, that one guy's definitely fucked. His hood's all messed up.
And he's got to pay for everybody else.
All right, so automatically you're going way too fast. There's snow on the ground.
Nani? Kansai Drifter!
Oh, damn, that dude swung over into the other lane.
This is in America.
I don't even know why you wouldn't own like an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive in a place that snows all the time.
Like, even I have a fucking all-wheel drive fucking car. It's a fucking sedan, but it's all-wheel drive. Holy shit. You and I own an all-wheel drive vehicle, even though it's just a fucking sedan. Tip the fuck over.
That's scary. The fuck? This guy's got like little dots on the screen.
Yeah, is that supposed to like measure distance or some shit?
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
Somebody thought they could turn with being in the right lane.
You're like, well, we're about to get rear-ended. Yeah, that's pretty much how I got rear-ended. I was coming up to a fucking left-hand turn. Lady was on her fucking phone, didn't notice me in her fucking Suburban.
Was she a boomer?
She was a DACA.
DACA? Oh, okay. Nice.
I live in Southwest Detroit, my dude. I go pull over to the side. I go grab my insurance paper because I just paid off my fucking tickets for having bad tags. So, I got all my shit together. And, I go out in my car with my shit in my hand. She just pulls off in the fucking Suburban. Like,
yeah. Bitch didn't have insurance. She didn't even have fucking registration.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maintain your fucking lane.
Oh, man. Dude, if you take these guys out to a fucking firing range, they would die. They would fucking die.
It snowed in Houston?
Yeah, that's news to me.
Yeah, they definitely know how to fucking handle that shit.
Oh, shit, man. Atlanta's a goddamn... It's the Wild West when it comes to traffic. They're not even on the interstate.
Ooh. You can see the bumper removed.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I couldn't see shit. Oh, okay.
Roll over there in this
corner
corner over there.
I saw it now. I see it now.
Is that a cop car?
Looks like one.
That is a fucking cop car. That's a fucking cop Taurus.
Oh, budget cuts, man. Every cop car is supposed to be like a V8 rear-wheel driven car.
Just
for like the longest time that was
these days.
Well, back in the day, the only option was like a Crown Vic, and now the only option for that is the Dodge Charger.
Mm-hmm. Which is what you'll see mostly in Detroit if you ever get pulled over by a Detroit cop. But if you go to Dearborn, they have like the Ford, I think it's called Ford Escape or some shit.
And, okay. They got the SUVs.
Mm-hmm. And the Ford Taurus. Single overhead cam.
Oh no. Oh, you put your car into park, didn't you? Oh, fuck. That guy's just freaking out.
What the fuck's going on?
Fuck you. That car wasn't a goddamn neutral.
Shit, it's not hard to fucking put it into neutral afterwards. Goddamn.
Flash. They got like a little stop light on most of those things. Well, I guess they can't all be zingers.
No.
That's the name of a best hits album from Primus.
Yep. It's got great hits on it, like Not Sailing in the Sea of Trees. Cheese, not trees. Like
but,
not South Bar.
Yeah, they got like a piece of cheese on the album.
Mm-hmm. It's got Winona's Big Brown Beaver.
Yeah, Winona's Big Brown Beaver, and it's got it's like John the Fisherman or something.
John the Fisherman. I'm pretty sure it's got Tommy the Cat.
It might have that one country song. Well, it's a cover.
You know, he tried out to be the fucking
like
bass player for fucking Metallica after Cliff Burton.
Yeah. Really? And they didn't take him?
They didn't take him.
They're fucking idiots.
Like, yeah, you know, he tried out and everything. He just wasn't accepted. He was like, okay, whatever. It said Dave Mustaine. I believe he was kicked out of the fucking Metallica.
I thought Dave Mustaine. I thought that guy was part of the fuck it's called
Megadeth.
Megadeth, yeah.
He's the lead dude of Megadeth, but before Megadeth, he was the lead guitarist of Metallica for the Kill 'Em All album.
Okay, so like before they got that, I don't know where the fuck he comes from, but
Kirk Hammett. But yeah, he was the lead guitarist. He wrote most of the songs on the first album and a couple of songs on the second album, along with Cliff Burton. And then, you know, I guess he got drunk and high off heroin one day and he kicked one of the dude's dogs and they kicked him out of the band.
That sounds reasonable.
Then they let him back into the band and he got drunk again. So they had to throw him out of the band again. He was like, fuck it, I'm doing my own shit now. I'm going to make my own band.
Apparently
he's gonna rock harder than you, man. And
apparently he's like a black belt in karate,
which is weird. Yeah, that's something recently. Then he's also a born again Christian.
Yeah, a born again Christian. Because I remember reading in like some kind of martial arts magazine where he's like, "You talk about my Jesus, I'll kick your fucking ass." I was like, "Oh shit!
Oh shit, indeed." When you tell the bitch to get the fuck out.
Oh no! She joked that one pretty good.
Wow. I don't know why she did it, but it had to be a good fucking reason.
Dude, he kicked her ass straight the fuck out.
What the fuck was that?
All right. Okay.
This has to be the fucking last one. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened there?
How did they run off the road?
What the fuck?
Dude, they're driving a fucking bike lane.
How the fuck did they hit a fucking stop sign? Yo?
Oh my god.
Is he gonna reach out and say you hit it?
It's embarrassing.
Clearly from a red state.
I don't know. You can't really say red state drivers are any worse than blue state drivers.
The blue states are the worst ones. You see, we got a lot of open roads. We got to deal with potholes, so we got to be alert at all points in time. Over here in the northern states,
because a lot of cities,
California,
a lot of cities are blue cities, you know, so they got fucked up roads.
No dogs.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah, this is definitely enough right here. Yeah, yeah. Shit, what the fuck did I do? Here we go. F11? 11. Oh god, that sounds horrible. That's Amelia Rita.
Oh, I see all of your tabs.
Mm-hmm.
Jor-El messaged you.
Oh shit, he did? Fuck.
Raging Golden Eagle. I definitely gotta check that out. Not gonna lie, I could have went that way. I could have went that.
The MGTOW?
Yeah, I don't know about fucking rubber dolls or anything, but I definitely could see how somebody could go that way.
I can see it as well. Like, you know, I can sit back and be like, you know, I'm done with pussy forever. Fuck it. I'm not going to risk it. You know, you play songs in your head. You go a little something like, bitches ain't shit.
I know somebody, I think that'd be the only way they'd actually get some is a doll.
We're not talking about the incels. The involuntary celibate.
We're talking about
the ones who choose it. Yeah, who choose the
they got a name life. For it? Incel, that's the name?
Mm-hmm. Involuntary celibate. You would say
like that guy Elliot that was Rogers? On H3? The guy that was on H3H3?
I wouldn't know. I don't watch H3H3.
Oh, it's this guy who's Skippy. His name was Skippy, and he's like a Mormon, living in Utah, lived with his parents still, and he was like 30.
Was he trying to get laid?
He was, but he had a lot of hangups. Like he was like, the girl's got to be a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to be 18 to 25.
18 to 25.
And she's got to like all these different things. And I'm like, dude, okay, so there's your first fuck up. Is you kind of want to go after anybody that's going to take you, and then pull those ones into a group, and then choose. What a fucking idiot.
1 second.
I think his dogs are acting up. Hey, Paul, I think you'd especially appreciate this. Sounds like your beer pyramid just capsized.
Is that what happened? Kind of, but it had animal assistance.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk a lot more, but I got kids running around and stuff, and a wife too. So,
dude, that's fucking fine.
You've
I got
like
dogs running around. I got a lady running around as well, giving me dirty looks and angry. It's all good. It's all good.
She not like the recording?
Takes away from us time.
Oh. We'll try to keep it short this time.
No.
Okay. I tried throwing that ball in your court, and now you just threw it back to me. So
I'm gonna get her on here one of these days.
Yeah, Paul's got like an actual fucking microphone and stuff, though.
Yeah, I can tell. It's like fucking the quality when he does come in, it like kicks in like fucking massive. Then you can hear everything in his background. It sounds like chaos.
it's absolute chaos always. Now this room is chaos. But now right now I'm just using the Samsung Level U Pros.
The
like a $70 wireless headset.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got an actual mic that I can plug into the phone. I just had to find it, and I was already using the headset when I found it.
Dope.
Yeah, so Paul's a pretty big libertarian.
I can appreciate that. Small government, so small you can drown it in the bathtub. I appreciate that.
So small you need a magnifying glass.
Big old chunk right here that I'm
dealing with. Hey! Hey, that's your kid.
Look at the guy. Hey, little Paulie.
That's Piper, right?
Yeah, she turned 1 this month, and she's 35 pounds. Or November. Sorry, November. I'm losing all track of time with this thing.
Look at the baby. Look at her.
It's actually
so happy.
Biggest freaking 1-year-old ever.
Yeah, that's a big 1-year-old.
It's funny though, because like she doesn't like kisses. She will not give kisses. She don't want to get kisses. She'll give hugs. But the other day, put her in front of the mirror. She started kissing herself. So I'm hoping she's going to be. I'm hoping she's going to be as narcissistic as I am, because that would be fantastic.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, man. It was good to see a happy family. That's a great thing to do before we get started.
That's like a lot of people ask me how me and my wife are so happy with each other. I'm like, we have a really good relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I always explain, she says stuff and then I just do it. If you don't argue back, it's a lot easier.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Error.
Yeah, that's one way of going about it. Or you get you like one of those subservient women, that are down for whatever you're down with.
Well, they tend to not
maybe
have
that's
a
just
real
the way
personality.
Maybe that's just the way they like slide that shit under the radar, though. And
yeah.
when you get married, then it's like, oh fuck.
You are now attached to them legally by government.
Yeah.
And removing them from their from that particular
I have I've just found some stuff that's like ancient. Found some giant SD cards that are 128 megabytes.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Let's see.
It's got a picture in the
Found CDs. I haven't seen that in years. Oh my god, a 1 gig SD card. I could use that on a 10-year-old computer.
Shit, you could fit one of our podcasts on one of those.
Not in its original form.
No, not in WAV. You couldn't. No, they always end up to be about a gigabyte or so in WAV format.
I got about 13 gigabytes LV format.
LV?
From the OBS.
Oh, shit. Okay. OBS always saves it pretty small for me. And then I'll switch over to WAV and then do the editing. And then I'll switch to MP3 and then it's pretty small. Because I'm not sitting around all fucking day waiting for WAV formats to be uploaded. You know?
Yeah, I understand that one 100%.
Speaking of which, there's I encountered an issue with SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
So they want you to pay money
Mm-hmm.
once you surpass a certain amount of minutes.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So first episode went up without a hitch.
Mm-hmm.
And now the second episode is up, but only if the first one isn't up anymore.
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
Yeah, because I don't want to pay like $9 a month. Because we don't have a Patreon or nothing.
No.
And even if we did, I don't think we would make $9 a month. So I think I'm going to try putting that shit back to a video format and throwing it up on YouTube.
Yeah. Just throw a random static image on there or
a
glowy movie background or some shit like that.
I'm fixing to try something. It might kick me off. If it does, I'll be coming back in.
Okay. Yeah, just re-click on the link. It'll bring you back in, most likely.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can pull this up on Dex. And seeing as how it hadn't kicked me off yet, that's a good sign.
Yeah, hon. What was that? Yeah, I can get there in a second.
There we go.
Yeah, we're using blue snowball mics. Because they're like cheap as fuck. It's like $50 at Walmart.
Let me access my camera, but I don't know if it will.
But I highly doubt anyone's ever going to listen to the audio quality or for the audio quality. So.
Well, it's not that. It's not giving me the same options I had when I was on my phone. I'm on my TV now with my phone. There it goes.
Oh, you're trying to do like a push to talk kind of thing?
Oh. I'll show you if the wires will reach what I am. Let me see if I can make it bigger. It's going to be impossible to actually see, I think. There's this thing that Samsung makes called a Samsung Dex. My phone goes into it, and then I can hook up a monitor, keyboard, mouse, and I can't reach it out to where I can turn it around so you can see what it looks like. But I basically have my TV as my monitor.
Oh, that's cool.
And the phone is the computer. And then I got a keyboard and mouse hooked in. And then it's like having a desktop on my TV. But whatever I do, I can pull my phone up and then it's still on my phone. It's, because it's the phone to begin with. My desk is high, my chair's short, so. There we go. A little better. But I highly recommend looking one up.
Yeah.
If you're a Galaxy kind of person.
I had a Samsung S5 Galaxy Active.
AT&T.
Yeah, and it was great, man. I loved it. It's waterproof and shit. But then my mom went to go trade in her phone. She had an iPhone 6S, and the store was going to give her $50 for it. And so I was like, "Hey, Mom, I'll give you $50. Just give me that phone." And so now I've been using a iPhone 6S.
My wife's asking you to turn the camera on.
Is that John wearing the hat?
Yeah, it's John wearing the hat.
I don't have.
Okay.
Wait, where?
She's like, how does he see?
It's magic.
I don't have a bra on.
Well, Billy's been here before, so it's nothing he's never seen before. Huh?
Yeah, haha, real funny.
Any CDs I had, and now in this day of technology, I need none of them. Anybody want some CDs?
No, but for real.
Oh, I know, tons. Yeah, talking about the Galaxies, I had a S4, and that was the first Samsung I had. Because originally, I've never cared for Apple ever, and the first time I'd ever really had experience with Apple was dealing with iTunes at a college campus, and seeing kind of what they did to PCs and the way they would automatically run and auto update, and I just hated it. Couldn't stand it. But originally I went with Motorola's because I assumed since Google had bought Motorola Mobile and they made Android, that it should, in theory, be the best Android phone. But that was not the case. Went to S4, I was very happy with that one. Then went to a Note 4. I skipped the S5 because of the charger. I didn't like it. I didn't think the market was going that way, and it ended up not. And then I skipped the 6 because of the lack of a SD card.
Oh my god.
Then I got a 7 almost 2 years ago, and just got the Note 8, and it's magical. It's
that guy that shot that guy on 67th Avenue,
Mm-hmm.
he is on the docket. They only have his bond at $10,000. Stolen firearm. He shot him with a stolen firearm from Hattiesburg.
Mississippi doesn't have attempted murder. I mean, that's
$10,000 bond. That ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm. Still there, Billy?
I gotta run to Burger King real quick, pick up some food. Try to keep it alive for us, won't you? Yeah, we're back. Chicken tendies. And while we're waiting for everyone else to get back on again, probably gonna feed my addiction. Go try and play some Doom. Set it up to window. And it's weird. Pretty weird. Should be coming through my headphones, not my speakers. You are hearing this, right, hon? Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Good to know. Yes. Just gonna play a little bit of Doom. Badly. Try not to get shriggity shreked out here in these mean streets. Set. Huh? You're not hungry?
I ate a bunch of them.
Are you not hungry anymore? Hold my chicken tendies. Where they at though? Where they at though? Got triggity shreked. Well, that's the thing. Shit, you're right. He's muted. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah. Getting something like a ding donged over here. Yeah, I'm tired of sucking at that. is why I tend to do it upstairs, honey. Something the matter?
Yeah.
You know what? Since I'm the only one here right now, I have something that isn't just straight up dead air. I guess I'll just read random fucking news stories here in Detroit or some shit like that. Who knows? This might be something you need in your life. Maybe something you want in your life until things get ready. I completely forgot that the auto show is happening right now. But tomorrow is Martin Luther King's birthday. I'm going to have a little bit of free time.
Yeah.
Let's go local. No. Not watch it. Go local. Jesus, no fucking hesitation. Now this is clickbaity as shit. I know it's clickbaity because I clicked on it. Detroit apartments near Little Caesars Arena to potentially receive historic designation. That's pretty good for them. That means it can't be tore down, or anything of the sort, unless it's a complete and total eyesore. Detroit. Several apartment complexes near Little Caesars Arena, that's the new one, by the way, for people who don't know, are one step closer to getting protection from being demolished. Historical designation means buildings won't be torn down and replaced with parking structures. But it's not easy to protect the people who live inside them. At the corner of Cass Avenue, oh God, and Henry Street, everything old is new again. A decades-old liquor store was recently rebranded Detroit District Market. It used to be a train station. Roadwork revealed that the tracks where the train would travel through the town, straight towards Little Caesars Arena. Apartment complexes across the street from the liquor store are a little closer to getting historical building designations. If it gets historical district designation, then the buildings stay up, Preservation Detroit President Eric Cohe says. Kehoe? He's now Eric Kehoe. Inside the buildings, it becomes clear that the complexes haven't been preserved that well. One resident, Lomax Landgrad III, wants to know what buildings' potential designation would mean for tenants like himself. What is the outcome for us? Landgrad said. The buildings are deemed historic and receive designation. The building's owners will have to maintain the buildings. And with such prime real estate so close to Little Caesars Arena, it's important not to price the current residents out. Gentrification's on its way. The buildings that are being used for affordable housing, Cole has said, it's important to stay down there in Cass Corridor. I wouldn't stay there. I wouldn't want to buy out, though, if I were staying down there. That's simply how I feel about it. We need to know what our status is as residents, said Langred. There's been no word yet from Olympia Entertainment regarding how a historical designation could affect the neighborhood. Well, it's a nice little story. Well, mixed story, if you will. Cass Avenue is a pretty bad district within the Detroit region. A lot of stuff happens there on Cass Avenue. But the Little Caesar Arena has been built up around that area, so it's become, as I said, prime real estate. And when real estate is quote unquote prime, well, that's when the prices go up and the people who can't afford it get kicked out. I, for one, do not want that happening to the people down there. You know, because they've been living there for a long time, most likely. And who knows? Could be a good thing. Oh no. This is pretty close to home because I recognize the street. I recognize the area. And I know this area very well. A 16-year-old boy was shot in the chest Sunday while walking on Detroit's west side, police said. Police said the teen was walking to a friend's house. He was in the area of 100,028 Appeline Street at 12:08 p.m. when he heard gunshots, police said. He felt pain and realized he'd been shot. And I used to work in this area. And this part of Detroit, near that Wyoming and Orange Lawn area, and Joy Road, this is the Joy Road area. It's been dangerous for a while. He was able to get to his friend's house where emergency medical personnel transported him to a hospital. Police said he's listed in serious condition. The shooter is unknown. Imagine my shock. Imagine my shock that no one knows who shot this kid, this 16-year-old kid. Just walking to his friend's house, just a bullet in his chest. This is upsetting. This is very upsetting. I could have known this kid for all I know. It doesn't matter if I know him or not. It's just that, wow, that's pretty fucked up. It's just not something I can get behind or something I can appreciate. Stop shooting each other for no reason. Let's see if I can find another quick thing to look at real quick. Michigan hit hard by deadly hepatitis outbreak? Hepatitis A. Apparently, it began in the San Diego area. Really?
I want to help.
Just one moment.
By yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm on here by myself right now.
I want to help.
Help how?
Talk.
Talk about what?
What you're doing.
What's stopping you? So since we're waiting for people to come through and whatnot, so I'll keep one ear in for when people come in. So I guess you can just respond to what I'm speaking about. But yeah, as I was saying, Michigan hit hard by a deadly hepatitis A outbreak. The outbreak began in San Diego area. How the fuck did something all the way out of fucking California reach all the way over here in Detroit, Michigan?
Well, people travel a lot, so.
Yes, people do travel a lot. Who the fuck
But
comes
I
to
would
Detroit?
like to know how the hell did it get in restaurants and everything?
Well, my thoughts for that is maybe there were some people who were picking the vegetables and whatnot and the food that they use for that, because a lot of our food does come from California. Shit like lettuce.
Why are we still getting stuff from California?
Because it's warm there. Stuff there's growing.
No offense, but if someone is called the gift, and I don't know if it's true or not, that's kind of weird.
Well, the gift that she's referring to is the bug chasers, which is, I personally believe that there are some people out there who believe it, that they want to receive the gift. But it was a video on role playing websites just to bring forth an idea of what people like to role play and what people really want with themselves.
Okay, but sometimes it's true to desires.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not denying that. Back to the hepatitis story. An outbreak of hepatitis A. This is coming from CNN. Call that what you will. Has hit several states across the country, killing dozens of people and potentially sickening thousands. Michigan has been hardest hit in terms of deaths, with 22 people died from this shit. The outbreak there, meaning here in Michigan, began in August 2016, so about a year ago. About 2 years ago now, my bad. And after a drop off during winter, continued to climb last year, according to the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. We currently have 677 cases in Michigan and continue to see approximately 15 to 20 cases mashing into the cluster every week. Lynn Stuffin, the spokeswoman for Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, wrote in an email. The Michigan outbreak now includes 15 different court jurisdictions. We believe that a person-to-person transmission is the primary route of infection. Well, no shit.
I have a question though. If they know that it's happening, why do they still get the produce from wherever they get it?
Well, it just said that they believe that it's a person-to-person transmission is the primary route of infection. So,
how's it person to person?
well, don't you know how hepatitis A is transferred?
Okay, but you can also get hepatitis from food and everything.
Yes, but aren't you supposed to A, cook your food, and B, wash your produce?
Not if you're going to the, let's say, Paul's Pizza or something.
Aren't they supposed to A, wash their produce?
Do they?
I don't work there. And if people
Not
are
every
getting,
place
and
washes their produce.
well, any place worth their salt should wash their produce.
That's why there was a outbreak in our own neighborhood.
Yeah. Now, where was I? Fighting the outbreak was challenging in some jurisdictions due to a national shortage of the vaccine for hepatitis A, of course. Vaccine supply is still constrained, Stuffin wrote. We will continue to prioritize vaccine to the highest risk individuals who have been identified and focus our vaccination efforts in the parts of the state who are experiencing the largest number of cases. End quote. Vaccine supply in America in the said shortages of pre-filled syringes is the easiest to administer and would not ease until the second quarter of 2018. However, vials containing 10 single doses are available. The company is taking steps to continue to increase our capacity and meet demands globally in 2018. Merrick spokeswoman Pamela Estelle wrote in an email, "We apologize for any inconvenience this supply availability may be causing." Wow, that was so heartfelt and so genuine. Yeah. The only other vaccine maker, GlaxoSmithKline. GlaxoSmithKline, first and foremost, change your fucking name, because that is a mouthful that I can say the least. Said that has adult hepatitis A vaccine and pre-filled syringes in stock and is working diligently to increase our supply, end quote. The company is also working closely with the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, spokeswoman Robert Gates, Gaitans. Such weird fucking names. Who are these people? Wrote in an email to ensure that its vaccines are directed to areas of the greatest need. California epicenter, San Diego. In California, the outbreak can be traced to transient camps and illicit drug users in San Diego. Well, that kind of puts a kibosh on your little thing there. Transient's a bum. So a bum camp and people who do drugs. That's where it's starting and being spread. Now the state is in the middle of its biggest person-to-person outbreak of hepatitis A since the vaccine first became available in the mid-90s, according to the California Department of Public Health. Though the virus has spread across the state, San Diego has seen the most deaths, 21 out of a reported 686 cases. Meaning the per capita level is higher than ours, I think, if I remember the numbers earlier in the article. Officials say movement among the homeless population has also spread the virus to Utah, Arizona, and Colorado. Cases of hepatitis A in Colorado doubled in 2017, specifically among gay, bisexual, and other men who have sex with unvaccinated men, said health officials. Where was I? Where was I on?
Talking about bisexuals.
Help. And other men who have sex with unvaccinated men, said health officials. However, only one of those cases was linked to San Diego. Really? Only one? And they're calling California epicenter? Whatever. According to Shannon Brierby of the Colorado Disease Control and Environmental Epidemiology Division, and the outbreak now appears to be over. Over the weekend, officials in Utah announced a new outbreak at a convenience store in Salt Lake County, which can be traced to San Diego. We have 97 outbreak-related cases in our country. That's county. My bad, folks.
Is there a cure?
There's a vaccine. Salt Lake, you can get over it pretty easily if it doesn't kill you. Salt Lake County Health Department spokesman Nicholas Rupp. Health Department spokesperson Nicholas Rupp said adding those cases were tied to a worker at a 7-Eleven who tested positive for the same strain of virus that in San Diego. We are seeing similar hospitalization rates as San Diego, about 60%, but we have fortunately not seen any deaths. Just south of Salt Lake, workers at 2 Utah County restaurants also tested positive for the virus in late December. Starting to see a trend moving up into the restaurants. In Utah, we don't require vaccinations for food workers against hepatitis A, but we are encouraged everyone who handles food to be vaccinated. And this is why, Rupp said. Everyone should practice hand washing after being in public places to protect themselves from exposure. Consumers who have used the restroom or ate at the 2 restaurants are at risk, health officials said, and those who visited the 7-Eleven and consumed any self-serve beverage, fresh fruit, or items from the hot food case, such as pizza, hot dogs, or chicken wings, may have been exposed. Packaged foods are not affected, according to the health department. Rupp said Salt Lake County health departments have been fielded hundreds of phone calls since it announced the 7-Eleven exposure Sunday and referred about 7% of those callers for vaccination. If they received the vaccine within 14 days of exposure, as we know, the vaccine will act as a preventative to the virus. Rupp said, adding that exposure only occurred on December 26th to January 3rd. What is hepatitis A? Are you curious?
Yeah.
Hepatitis A is a highly contagious liver disease caused by the HAV virus. The virus is found in the feces of people with the disease and is most frequently transmitted by eating food or drinking water handled by someone who has not properly washed their hands. It can also be transmitted by sex and by illicit drug use. Some of the most common symptoms include nausea, vomiting, fever, fatigue, loss of appetite, yellowing of the skin or eyes. It can take 15 to 50 days to show symptoms of the infection. However, an affected person is most contagious during the 2 weeks before their skin turns yellow.
So you turn into a giant yellow person?
I thought you were going to mention The Simpsons.
Yeah, I was going to mention The Simpsons, but...
Maybe a banana man? No, you're not that type of yellow, I don't think. I hope you're not.
You're going to turn into The Simpsons when you have hepatitis A?
Probably not. Most people recover from the virus are immune to further infection, according to the CDC. But some can develop liver failure that leads to death. That is most common with people with compromised immune systems, those older than 50, and those with other liver diseases. According to the CDC, the hepatitis A virus is very hard to kill and can live for months outside the body. Hand sanitizer are not effective against the virus, so frequent hand washing is critical to controlling any outbreak. Outbreaks of hepatitis A are normally small. Rates have declined 95% since the vaccine became available in 1999. GlaxoSmithKline and Merck are the only companies approved by the FDA to sell hepatitis A adult or pediatric vaccines in the U.S. The current outbreak of hepatitis A, virus genotype IB, is not normally found in the U.S. It's more common in the Mediterranean, Turkey, and South Africa. However, the current vaccine is effective against all strains of the virus. So what are your thoughts?
So if you get over hepatitis A, you will no longer have it and you will be immune to it?
Pretty much, yeah.
People should not go out looking for that.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Kind of sounds like good news to go out looking for that, though.
Only if you survive.
Which is how much percent?
Pretty much almost everybody. So there is the International Auto Show going on right now. Strangely happens around the same time as CES in Las Vegas, but the auto show travels across the United States, and now it's hidden here in Metro Detroit. Well, actual Detroit. Normally happens down at the Cobo Hall. It's been years since I've been down to one, but I would like to go down there again eventually, one of these days. But from the auto show, which is big news in the area, Ford celebrates its 50th anniversary of Bullitt with new Mustang debuted at North American International Auto Show in Detroit.
That Bullitt?
The 2019 Mustang Bullitt tops out at 163 miles per hour. This is the Bullitt. In celebration of the 50th anniversary movie, Bullitt, Ford introduced the 2019 Mustang Bullitt on Sunday at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit. Boy, that's a mouthful. The Bullitt has at least 475 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. delivered by a 5.0 liter V8. Oh, so I didn't know Ford still made the Boss 5.0 liter. I thought they didn't do the 5.0 no more. I thought they moved straight to the EcoBoost V6 with the twin turbochargers like they have in the Ford GT, the most recent one. Good to know they still got V8s pumping out the power. The new Mustang will have black leather trim sport seats, courtesy of a partnership with Recaro Automatic Seating, mostly seen in race cars. The seats have a green accent stitching and foam, and cushion and side bolstering, so it's going to be kind of accented and nice on the inside, on the interior. Steve McQueen is a legend. Oh, sorry. And Bullitt is a legend, as well as the famous dark green Ford Mustang he drifted through San Francisco, said Martin C. Klein, head of Recaro. The limited edition Mustang is available in shadow black and dark Highland green. Does look nice. Would like some interior photos, though. Would like some interior photos. So, you got anything you want to talk about? Hun Bun?
No,
No, nothing. I thought you said you wanted to help.
I do. I thought you had this whole entire thing planned out.
Most of it. Like, we're not recording tonight, so. Oh, we're live right now, me and you. Oh, so it's a lot more difficult than what I make it seem to be, huh?
Yes.
I tend to always have something to talk about. Even in this particular moment right now, why you think I have nothing to talk about, I'm probably finding something to talk about, something
right now,
to bring
all
up.
I'm thinking is straight from the underground.
Straight from the underground. So you're thinking about fuck the police.
Yes.
Coming straight from the underground.
Yes.
Got it back because I'm brown?
Yes. I don't know.
You don't know the lyrics. Coming straight from the underground. Okay. Police seek persons of interest after man found fatally shot inside of a burning vehicle in Detroit. Police are looking for 3 men. What are they, gay or something? That sounds pretty gay. All jokes aside, this is a pretty serious case. Who shoots someone then sets the car on fire? What
at
you do?
A gas station.
We don't know if it's at a gas station yet.
It shows a picture at a gas station.
Yes, it shows a picture at a gas station, but it could be them who they think did it. And it was the last possible picture they had. Let's find out. Police are looking for 3 men they believe may have had information about a fatal shooting on January 8th on Detroit East Side. The bad side! That's a pretty bad side of Detroit. See video showing persons of interest below. Not clicking on that. Police said crews responded about 2 a.m. to a vehicle fire on the 10,020 block of East Outer Drive. When the fire was extinguished, the body of a 36-year-old man with a gunshot wound was found inside the GMC Yukon. What a terrible way to go. Police want to speak with several men whom they believe know something about the shooting. One of the men is black, wearing dark-colored hat and coat, a white shirt and dark-colored pants. He was driving a white sedan. Another man is black and wearing dark-colored coat and jeans. Police are looking for a third man who was driving a black conversion van. Anyone with information is asked to call police or Crime Stoppers.
What's on the video?
I don't wanna. If I click on a video, it's gonna have to be to do some sharing of it as well. And that's gonna be the way it goes, isn't it? Zooming on in. Because before someone said something about a sedan. That looks a lot like a van. Unless that Impala's going to pull off as well. Well, that's pretty much a whole lot of nothing. Ain't shit I can do about that.
Well, honestly, they shouldn't be going accusing people unless they actually know what happened.
Well, no one's accusing anyone of anything. No one is accusing anyone of anything, hon. They're persons of interest. Maybe those people know something. That's why they want to find them.
Mm.
We were listening to this not too long ago, weren't we? About the people who killed their daughter and ran to Georgia. Hold up. Didn't we just read a story similar to this one? This is probably the same story, but different? Nope. It's close to where it's close to the same area. Very close to the same area. Same age boy. Teen shot while sitting on couch at home in Detroit's West Side. A 16-year-old boy told police he was sitting on the couch in Detroit home Sunday morning when he was shot. Police said the victim was in a living room home on the 10,000 block of Mark Twain Street when someone fired shots inside at 2:19 a.m. The victim suffered a gunshot wound to his right side and was transported to a hospital. His condition is unknown, but I'm pretty sure it's stable. That's just me saying.
Yeah, but you don't know what weapon they used.
Doesn't matter.
Could have been a shotgun.
So what? What if it was a shotgun?
It could have blown his arm off.
No, he was shot in the side. And if it was a shotgun, there'd be multiple pellets, because I don't think you know how a shotgun works, do you?
Bunch of salt?
Salt.
Yeah.
Salt. Yeah. No. Chances are it was a pistol. Went through the door, penetrated his side. Yeah, I mean, who told the police that he was injured?
He probably did.
It means like he's well enough to talk. Which pretty much means he's in stable condition.
That'd probably be horrible. You just sitting at
You just sitting in your home, dick in your hand at 2:20 in the fucking morning, and then the bullet comes through your fucking door and you get shot.
Or you could be watching cartoons.
Oh, he's 16-year-old male at 2:10 Sunday morning. He's probably watching Adult Swim or jerking it. Either or.
That's true. But just like imagine that.
Yeah, it's a fucking horrible situation all around. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. Again, near the area where I used to work. What the fuck's going on there?
Your area that you used to work was pretty bad. So.
Yeah, it was. Doesn't mean it needs to get worse. Like, I'm kind of worried that the person who got shot in his chest was someone that I sold a phone to a couple of years ago, and he was just 14 years old, just a little pissant kid, you know, like I'm a bit worried. Maybe I'll give him a call.
You don't even know who he is.
I'm just calling a guy I do know, check up on him, make sure if he wasn't that guy.
That's true.
Yeah. This is going to be the last one from Detroit. Well, I guess you can call it Detroit. From my local news area. Teen man arrested after double fatal shooting in Pontiac. Victim shot multiple times. Sounds like a crime of passion to me. Pontiac, Michigan. 2 people are in custody after a double fatal shooting Saturday night in Pontiac. Oakland County Sheriff deputies responded at 11 p.m. to the 800 block of Robinwood Avenue on reports of gunshots fired inside the home. Deputies found a 23-year-old woman and a 34-year-old man, both of Pontiac, dead inside the home with multiple gunshot wounds. Holy shit.
Was it a robbery?
Don't know yet. A witness who pulled into the driveway told deputies that he hit a suspect with his car as they fled on foot. The 2 suspects were able to flee the scene, and a canine unit attempted to track the suspects, but the search ended and it turned out they had entered the vehicle. Detectives were able to determine who the suspects were and arrested them Sunday morning. A semi-automatic handgun was also recovered. The male suspects, 21-year-old and 17-year-old, are in Oakland County Jail, and charges are pending. Authorities said the shootings occurred during a marijuana purchase.
So basically a robbery.
Could be.
Don't they know that shit's legal now?
Weed is not legal in Michigan.
Are you sure?
1000% sure.
Then why does my dad have it?
Because he has a medical card for medicinal.
Those are really it.
Yeah, they are. But people don't want to go through the hassle. People much rather just buy their weed off the street and buy larger quantities. There's a lot to it, you know? I'm done with the news. Dun diddy dum dee dum dee dum dum dee dum. Honestly, well, you know, I think I'll call it a night with these particular stories. No Americans podcast tonight, but today you got a little bit of a taste of what was supposed to come. My partner, he had some difficulties. He isn't able to participate. And hopefully this will be somewhat entertaining. If not, I know it wasn't funny. These were some serious stories coming out of Detroit. As a black man from Detroit, bad things happen to good people. These are their stories. Dun dun! Well, you know, got a couple of minutes of me playing Doom terribly. Sorry for that. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Good night, everybody.